Hey guys, so this is a review of the Mathiew Vaughn's fantasy epic Stardust. Stardust came out 3 years ago, but didn't really do well in theaters. I'll explain why later on, but the word of mouth on it has been terrific. So it's become really like this. It's really getting a lot more views now that it's out of theaters. The film is set sometime in the 1800s. Starts out with this city in England called Wall. It's called Wall because for 150 years this wall has just guarded the city. Surrounded the city. No one knows why it's there or what's on the other side of it. Everyone knows that no one's supposed to cross it, and that it guards some great secret. Well, a young man named Dunstan Thorne, was played by Ben Barnes. Now, mind you, this movie came out in 2007, which was a year before Ben Barnes' breakout role in Chronicles of Narnia and Prince Caspian. So this time Ben Barnes was a real unknown guy. He decides to cross. He convinces the 97-year-old gate man to let him, gate watchman, to let him cross the wall. He crosses the wall and he enters into this world. It's known as Stormhold. Stormhold is this, it's a magical realm. In a marketplace, he meets this young woman, and he has, let's just say he has a whoopee with. He has sex with her. He goes back home. He kind of forgets about this woman and about Stormhold and about everything. 9 months later, the gatekeeper shows up at his house with a baby named Tristan. Tristan grows up to be played as an adult by another relative unknown named Charlie Cox. Tristan is madly smitten with the beautiful Victoria, played by Sienna Miller, who is going out with and going to be engaged to an asshole named Humphrey. Tristan and Victoria make a little bit of a bet where he says that if he could go out and LP on the lawn, retrieve a fallen star, bring it back to Victoria for her birthday, that if he does this, they'll be married. But if he doesn't, he's going to marry Humphrey. So Tristan tries to cross the wall, but the gatekeeper kicks his butt, despite the fact he is 97 years old, and Tristan is 18. He then goes home, and he's given from his father the contents of the basket that he was left in when he was a baby. Now these things include a letter and a strange black candle. It's called a Babylon candle. Babylon candles have the power of teleportation. All you have to do is focus on the place where you want to go, and it gets you there in a matter of seconds. So he wishes to be in this area where this fallen star is, and he's transported there. All he knows about his mother is that she lives somewhere in Stormhold. He doesn't want to go out Stormhold, so he just knows that's where his mother lives. So he lands on top of this young woman, who he immediately assumes is his mother. She's not. This young girl is named Yvain. She's played by Claire Danes. She is the human form of the fallen star. At the same time as Tristan and Yvain are making their acquaintances, the king of Stormhold, played by Peter O'Toole, rather memorably, is on his deathbed. He has 3 sons, played by Rupert Everet, Mark Strong, and a third guy whose name I don't know. Rupert Everet and Mark Strong's characters plot to kill off the third brother because in the end the only remaining son becomes king. The king originally had 7 sons, 3 of which were killed in unknown ways and the fourth one is pushed out of the tower. The fifth one is pushed out of the tower. The fourth one is pushed out of the tower. The seventh one, no one knows what the seventh one is. There were 6 boys and 1 girl. No one knows where the daughter is. She's been missing for years. So Mark Strong and Rupert Everett's characters have fight over who's gonna become king. So the king, says that whoever can retrieve his necklace will become the next king. So he throws it out the window, checks it out the window, and he knocks down this fallen star. And that is Yvain. Fallen star becomes Yvain. Yvain, or dance character. So then, I think it's one of the brothers, I don't remember which one was which, tries to poison the other brother with poison wine and fails epically. So the two of them set out. They're going to go find this. One of them, Sweet Rupert Everet, he kind of goes out on his own. But Mark Strong goes out with this whole posse of like 6 people. Yeah, they go out and find this diamond. So, at the same time, these 3 witches live in this, what would today has been an abandoned warehouse. They are about 600, 700 years old, and they look really, really old. But there's a way they can become young. The last time they became young was 400 years ago, when the last star fell to Earth. They captured her, cut her heart out, and ate it. And actually young, and appealing. And one of them, the one that's chosen to go out and find the Star Girl, is given, Yvain is given the last remaining part of the Stardust 400 years ago. And she is played in her younger form by Michelle Pheifer. So you have these 2 brothers and a witch after this girl. The brothers are after this girl, Yvain, because Yvain has the necklace that they need to become king. And the witch, because she needs the heart to eat it and become young, and their sisters too. So, traditionally they are on this epic journey where they encounter kids of quirky characters, and along the way they fall victim. The one brother, Rupert Everett's character, falls victim to a trap that was put together by Michelle Pheifer's character to kill Yvain. But Rupert Everett's character ends up getting killed. So we have to believe the 5 brothers. So all of them in the group of kings is Mark Strong, or so we think. I'm not going to reveal the ending, but there's one other person out there. And they then encounter a group of pirates, like flying pirates who collect lightning and sell it to a black market dealer. And they're led by a man named Captain Shakespeare. He's a bit of he's not gay, but he's a bit flamboyant. He's played by Robert De Nero, and he's brilliantly hysterical in the few scenes he's in. This black market dealer they sell the lightning to is played by British comedian Ricky Gervais, who, for those of you who don't know, he created the original TV series The Office, which then was transferred over to star Steve Carell. He also starred in the comedies Ghost Town with Tia Leone and Greg Kinnear, and he wrote and directed the comedy along with his friend Stephen Merchant. Directed the comedy Dimension of Lying, which starred Tina Fey, and in smaller roles Paul Giamatti and Edward Norton, and also Jennifer Garner in a larger role. This is a very quirky movie, but it is simply just a fantastic fairy tale, fantasy, epic adventure You can't really put it in words. The reason it doesn't volunteer is because people think it's a fairy tale. Well, it's a fairy tale, but it's more than that. It's a fantasy epic. It's an action movie. It's a comedy. It's so many things. And the ending, as I'm personally anybody probably gonna love, is incredibly unpredictable. The final battle, the battle sequences, especially the one at the end against the witches with Mark Strong's character, is incredibly epic, and I'm not gonna describe it, but you gotta check this out. Definitely, it's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just a wonderful movie. It's one of the movies that it's not hard to fall in love with this charming little movie. It's not little, but it's definitely a lesser known movie than it should be. So check this one out. Until next time, guys, I'll see you around.